Okay. Well, let's go feed the rest of the animals, huh? How are you? Oh, I know it. I know it. Time for breakfast. Everybody's hungry. Jesus, what the hell? All right. I thought what I would do is kind of explain what's going on here, because some people are probably questioning why we've got pucks. What is this? Timbers laying on the ground? Won't they rot? You know, what the hell is this guy kind of doing here? So I thought I'd just explain it a little bit. So I could have formed up, you know, a perimeter footer, put re-steel in it, bought concrete, done all that work. And it would have cost me, you know, thousands of dollars. And part of what I'm trying to do here is to build this cabin. It's cabin slash house. It's a little bit bigger than most cabins. It's 30 by 40, and I'm trying to do this as cheaply as I can. So what I've done is scrounged a lot of these things just from family members in the neighborhood. Neighbors have been great. They've been donating some timber to me. There's two guys. Josh and Tom, they come and they will deliver logs. They're you know, they're arborists, and if they've got a tree or something, they'll come. And so really, as far as lumber goes, I'm not really paying anything. Like, Tom will bring me the logs, and what I'll do is I will saw half and I will give Tom half. So it's good because the logs don't wind up in the landfill. Tom gets some lumber out of it. I get lumber out of it. It's good for everybody. We take the slab woods, I pile them up, I give them away free. for firewood to the neighbors. I just put a sign on Facebook, say come get your firewood. The bark that we peel off, I just kind of chop it up and I use it for mulch, so nothing's going to waste, and we're trying to use everything, is the best we can here. So what I've done here is I've shot in these pucks, and I want to try to keep the ground about an inch below the beams. I don't want them in contact with soil, although this is well drained. There's about 80 feet of gravel under me here, so I am not worried about moisture at all. I mean, you could dump a swimming pool on this thing and it's going to disappear in about 10 minutes. It's really good ground. Got no, there's no reason to complain about that sort of thing. The 8x8 timbers, I thought, using the 8x8s, I'm spanning about, 9 feet between the pucks. So I want to make sure I've got a really rugged outside wall. Those outside walls carry all the weight. They carry the weight for the upper floor, and they also carry the weight. As the roof comes down, the load is transferred to those outside walls. I want it to spread across these beams, and I want it to go down. The other thought I had is if I'm an inch below grade here, just with the bottom of the fill here, that if the building gets too heavy or if it settles, it's going to come down. It's going to come down on them rocks, and it's going to stay right there. Right? I don't think it'll ever go anywhere. I definitely, this building, when I get done with it, it'll be here when my grandkids are here for sure, and probably for 200 years after that. So that's kind of what we're doing. Let's go just a little bit closer here, and I'll kind of show you what my plan was for the floor joists. Okay, the other thing that I had planned to do here is instead of setting my floor joists on top of these beams, I'm going to have my floor joists are going to run in between these things, and they're going to be 16 inches on center. But as you can see, that would be, if you're going to put them on joist hangers, that would be an extremely expensive idea. So the other thought that I had was I will take a 2x8, because this is a 6x8. So I would take a 2x8 and put it on the bottom here, and it'll be spread like this. So on each side, you're going to have an inch sticking out, right? And that'll be down here, so it'll be an inch sticking out here on the bottom and an inch sticking out on the other side. And my joists are going to come down and they're going to rest right on that, underneath this. And then we're going to set the joists, they're going to come down, they're going to land on that 2x8. So I don't have to buy hangers. And then I'll just fasten them, a couple, 2-3 nails or screws on each side, and that should be plenty rugged. I probably will end up decking this over. I'm kind of torn. I would like to go ahead and spend the money and get some car decking or some some thicker, like 5/4 inch shiplap or something like that, but that would be spending money. So to keep consistent with what we're doing here and trying to build this as cheaply as I can, I'll probably end up just milling out some 5/4 inch boards, or I do have a stack of plywood that I've been scrounging around, and so doing what I can that way. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now I've got some more beams to burn, I've got some more joinery to cut out, and I've got a ton of floor joists to saw up and cut to length. So that's what I'll be doing here for the next few days, is just continue to work and put this floor together.
So even if you have over 40 years construction experience, sometimes you can still screw up, but it's not a big deal. The post is going to be sitting here, it posts up, support the floor above, so this is just this little spacer really is all it needs. Okay, that should work. Here's a trick Norm Abram taught me. If you don't know who Norm Abram is, well, I don't know what to tell you. I think everybody knows who Norm Abrams is. But anyway, the trick he said is always mark when you can. It's better to mark than it is to measure. Makes life easy. That'll do.